Hello everybody, I'm back with the daily puzzle for Advanced Challenge. So, without wasting any more time, let's have a look at the puzzle from last video. So this was white to play and checkmate in 4 moves. So, let's see how we can do this. So the first thing we want to look at is the checks, and I can actually only see one, which is in fact the correct answer. Queen takes a6. Before we go ahead, we can also look at the other checks. There is one other check that's sensible. Queen f3. Now queen d5 is just bad because of the knight, and queen e4 is just bad because of the pawn. So that leaves only queen f3. Now if queen f3, king a7, surprisingly enough, there is no more checkmate, and black actually isn't even completely lost and has a fair shot at surviving the rest of the game. With, for example, if queen e3, so threatening rook c7, rook b6, for example, or probably much better, king a8. And now black is not getting forced checkmate, and that's not something we want to allow. So, and queen takes a6 is the most obvious move. So that's the move we always want to look at first. So, as I'm sure you realize, queen a7 is the only move. Now is a critical point in the whole puzzle. You have to realize that the next move isn't a check. So, let's see a few checks that you might have considered. So the main one I think you might have considered is queen takes a7. And after king takes, rook c7. But now there's a bit of a problem. If rook takes b7, a3, and all of a sudden you're not catching the pawn. And now black is queening, and in fact he's just winning. And to save this position some way, you probably have to come back, and this is exactly precisely what we don't want to allow. Complicate the position and land in a situation where the win is very complicated, or we're actually even losing, which is exactly what we want to avoid. So we want to avoid this position or similar positions. So trading queens is not good anyways, and intuitively it's bad too. His king here is super weak, and our king is pretty safe. So the natural idea would be to try and get at this king somehow. Now, if we play a move like queen c4, trying to get at this, sure, this is still completely winning, but it's not as accurate. Now he has some a-pawn counterplay, and in some way, if he managed to get away with it, white is in trouble, and that's exactly what we don't want to allow. We just have to, if we find the correct moves, just find it and put it away. There's no need to torture your opponent and just waste time. Just put it away. Find the most accurate moves to finish the game off. And that's precisely what the move rook a5 does. It's threatening, queen takes a7 checkmate, and obviously if he takes, this is checkmate. Now, you might have looked at this. So queen takes, rook takes. In fact, black is winning. But there's the beautiful queen takes b7. Now queen can't take because of the pin, and there's no other way to get out of checkmate. So after rook a5, what if he plays knight c8? Well, now we have queen c6, b7, and once again queen b7 is mate. And it's the same situation for knight to c6. The white wins the game. Now let's have a look at the puzzle for today. This is white to play and checkmate in 4 moves. Good luck solving the puzzle, my friends, and if you're enjoying my videos, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell button. Until the next video, bye bye everybody.